Hi guys, it's been a while since I've been live or on camera, so I said, well, let me just do this real quick. I got a lot of work to do, including moving tomorrow. So anyway, the positive penny. The positive penny is the story about my journey with Bank of America. Bank of America is one of the oldest banks in the United States, and they had several different names, several different iterations, but I've unearthed some very disturbing history about Bank of America, and so I started using that as leverage, and I'm starting to get a lot of positive results from my notices, my legal notices that I've been sending to Bank of America CFO. So what happened, let's take it back. I started sending negotiable instruments in the form of, here lately, promissory notes. And they notoriously like to steal our instruments, and which is what happened earlier on, but I've since perfected that. And the reason why they ended up putting a positive penny in my account is because I sent a bonded promissory note for $7 million, and it was a closed account, and the account was closed because it was a negative $1,700, and for too long, for whatever the period is that they allow, because I had been testing some things and things went awry, and then I'll get busy and forget, and so the account stayed in the negative for too long, and then they closed it. They closed the account, so I said, okay, fine, I need a closed account. Like a closed account don't hurt nobody, right? So I did that. I continued on because, as you guys know, whether the account is open or closed, it is still your account, and it is still under your authority. It is just whether you are operating in the public side or the private side, but it is still your account, and it's still a valid account to discharge debt, whether it be on the public side or the private side. So, maybe they thought that I was just one of the regular sheeple, but I wasn't going nowhere. They weren't hurting me. So I continued on my trials and tribulations of negotiable instruments and discovery of the different ways to record them, register them, transfer them. So that's what I did. I've been doing a lot of, deep dive into banking. So the bell just, I have no idea what's going on with this computer. But so I sent the bonded promissory note, and what happened next was surprising, because the next thing I know, within the next few weeks, couple of weeks or so went by, and I received a bank statement, a regular bank statement, like when you have an open account and they send you, that. Now, mind you, the checking account was closed for months. I don't think it was a whole year yet, but like I said, time eludes me because I have so many things going on. I got about like 60 cases going on at the same time. So organization is key. But this situation with Bank of America was not a priority. It was just one of many, right? So that's why I kind of get behind on things. So long story short, they sent a bank statement as if nothing happened, with no explanation. The account was arbitrarily reopened. Nobody checked with me if I wanted my account to be back on the public side. So they opened the account, and I'm reading through, and there is no negative 1,700. There is just, the final balance was 1 red cent. And for a while, I'm like, what the hell's going on with this? Like, first of all, where's my 7 million and all, but they're not going to show up. The credits are not going to show up. So anyway, I figured it all out. They were trying to tell me without telling me that the account is back on the bank. The account is charged up, right, with the $7 million, and it's available for me. But I was just so busy navigating so many different other topics, on the private side. So that's where we are. That's the whole story of the positive pending. Now, mind you, I put a little bit more detail in the group, and I'll put the group link for you guys to join. So please come, because a lot of things I shouldn't really be saying, and so publicly. And so, yeah, that's the balance, that I have to kind of live with. Wanting to share and give and do and be available, but at the same time, everything is not meant for public consumption, and that puts a target on my back, and that's just a really hard reality for me to accept, because I'm a very giving person. I like to share, and network and and grow together. But certain things is just, you're just putting yourself at risk, and so unnecessarily. So join the group, which is a little bit more private, where you can get all of the details, book, chapter, line, verse, a little bit more, and I'll put the link in, the video description box. So, with that being said, I have perfected the instruments, I have perfected the assignment of the instrument, and they cannot steal it. And I put the fear of God in their heart, because I know who they are really in particularly afraid of, right? So I have all of that, and that is not going to be in the group. That all those minute details of how to actually execute those things, that's going to be in the workshop, which, drum roll, it's finally open. So I'm going to put the link for the workshop. There goes that ding again. Oh, it's a notification. It just popped up. Anyway, so the link for the workshop is finally going to be available. I'm going to put that in the description box, in the video description box. And okay, so here's the thing. Because I have a lot of haters, and haters gonna hate, they gonna troll. That's what they do. I have a lot of people who buy my products and they resell it, and it's a game because they just want a refund. And I know that it's a game because they turn right around and make some little stupid complaint and accuse me of copying. It's just ridiculous. So I recognize the game and the foolishness. So in order to discourage all of that and to weed out all of the game playing, there is an application process. Okay, the application process requires an upfront application fee before you can be accepted into the program. Now, the application process and the application fee, that's going to be at the link. So you pay for the application for a slot in the workshop, and I'm going to have the final say. Now, I know that there are going to be a lot of people who's going to be mad because they're not going to be accepted. I'm only accepting 50 people. So, needless to say, the odds are really high for people to be rejected, because I'm not playing any games. This is my life. This is my livelihood, and it puts a target on my back, because when people get in a jam, they want to name you. Okay, so the application, if you are accepted, it becomes a self-executing contract, and then we move forward into giving you your login, for the workshop information. Now, the workshop itself is divided into 3 parts. So part 1, let me see if I remember, because I didn't even print this stuff. I posted about the workshop 3 times in the group. So you can literally join the group, the Facebook study group, which is free. Lots of great people there, lots of great advanced, well-researched people that are so willing to help. I mean, I laid the foundation for the past, 3 years. If you just go in the group and search my name, you'll see all the information that I kept adding all, throughout my entire history of the group. So basically, part one is the debt discharge, right? That's on the private side. Debt discharge will get rid of every and any kind of debt because, first of all, you're standing on, in operation of law, debt is unlawful. It is actually illegal. So it's a fraud. So, we go through all of that and pretty much eradicate all of your debts. Now, it takes time. Just like a legal case in court, it takes time. So I teach you in part 2 how to charge up your instruments and charge up your accounts so that you can, live off of that while you're waiting for your discharge for all of your debts and things like that. It could take up to 90 days. Guys, I'm telling you, this is not instant. If you're looking for a silver bullet, something fast, going for the money, don't join. You're going to be disappointed because this is a lifestyle. You hear me? This is, just make up in your mind that this is how you're going to exist, as a private man or woman, and you're going to be, competent to handle your affairs. And it takes work, So, if you want quick, fast, easy, no. I give you the tools, but you have to execute them, right? This is not done for you. I'm not doing anything for you. I'm showing you, I'm giving you the tools, but you are the key. You are the answer. So that's part one. Part one is the discharging of your debt. Part 2 is the building up your credit, right? And that's on the private side and on the public side because I teach you how to get a couple of credit cards. I don't care what your credit score is. That don't make never mind, okay? Because you are solvent and you are operating in an insolvent, bankrupt world. So who's the king here? Like, really? So I show you how to, get all your credit cards, and then you pretty much live off of that. Then you discharge them just like you learned in part 1, and you just rinse and repeat, right? So you really never have to work ever again. Don't run out and quit your job or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying get your ducks in a row, and then you can slowly, quit or whatever you want to do. So part 3 is a business. It is a consulting business because it is my prayer, it is my wish, it is my hope, it is my sincere wish that I get some help behind the scenes. Meaning, I get a lot of people who want to hire me, who want me to do, work on their case, this, that, and the next, and that's far from what I want. I appreciate the vote of confidence. I appreciate you want to throw money at me, but I'm not here for consulting. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to do individual cases. But now that I'll have the graduates graduating out of the workshop, they can take on the legwork. And so they'll be, so you as the workshop participant, you will graduate and you will get the, gold medal of seal or whatever you want to call it. Basically, you're going to get a graduation certificate certifying you as a iron certified coach, right? Backed by my name, my reputation. I don't know what you want to call it. The point is, I will have that confidence in you that you understand what you need to do for yourself and for other people. And so you'll get your certificate, your graduation certificate, and I'm going to list your name with your consent, of course, if you want to do consultation as a certified coach on the website. That's just so much work on the back end. You guys don't even see the stuff that I have to put up with in the background. But so that's it in a nutshell. Part 1, debt discharge. Part 2, your credit, public and private, but it's mostly to charge up your private accounts. but you still need to operate. You still need to exist and live and coexist peacefully in this land of La La Land, right? So how you gonna buy your food? How you gonna pay for this, that, and the next? You still need those credit cards, right? So there's gonna be a perfect blend, a perfect mix of the two worlds, so that you can navigate, very easily in between the two, right? So, and then we're just gonna do the wrap up. There are some cautionary tales that I have to share with you if you are going to embrace, this lifestyle. There are some things that you should and should not do to mitigate drawing attention to yourself, such as not running out and buying 15 luxury cars. Like, just come on now. Common sense is not common to everyone, so I get that. So that's why I'm going to be like, okay, here's what I suggest. I can't force you. I can't make you. I can't even contract you to contract away your rights, but I can just help to guide you on your journey of your freedom, right? So, so that's the wrap up. Was there something else? If there was something else, there was just insights for the journey, and then, you become a certified coach and you're good to go. But yeah, the program costs $1,999, $1,999. I always get that number wrong. So anyway, but you do not have to worry about that up front. You just need to get past the application and the application fee first, because I promise you the stakes are high, and so I'm only limiting this to 50. Like, this is going to be the first wave, and I don't know if there will be a second wave. It just depends on how people act when they get access to all this money. Because truth be told, I really just want to sort of hang back in the background, disappear off of social media, and just be, the librarian in the back. I don't like being at the forefront, but I'm just trying to free as many people as I can and elevate, the frequency as much as I can, so that y'all could do the work. Y'all could, finish what I started and just continue on, this legacy of freedom, right? And so, that's where I'm at. If you guys have any questions, I would prefer the questions, instead of asking questions on the YouTube channel where it's so public, I would prefer, and I would ask the favor that you guys ask the questions in the Facebook group. Join the group. I'll put the link in the video description box. Join the group and ask the questions there. Post there. That's our community. That's our family. It's far beyond a Facebook group. It's like a family, and it's really very quickly becoming a tribe and a nation. And I mean, it just warms my heart, because I couldn't have even imagined this, way back when I started this with just 8 people, and I didn't even want the group to grow. But that's a whole nother story. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on, guys. I'm excited. This has been quite the evolution. My journey from virtual sleeper, like didn't even know any of this, to being, woke and trying to restore justice and freedom for all the way it was intended to be. It's been a journey of awakening, and I'm very, very happy with where I am now. And I just want to just say thank you to all of the family, in the group, all the members, my family, my extended family, who just, love on me and support me with, their presence and everything. So all I'm saying, all that to say is, everybody, you're being watched, okay? You're being monitored. Whenever you have any kind of, railing against the status quo, you're going to be monitored. So you might as well be monitored for doing something good. Post in the group and, earn those brownie points, so to speak, so that, you can build up your positive account, your good karma, so to speak, right? we talk about that. We do a more in-depth, deep dive. I'm just only touching the surface, here on YouTube land. But as a member of the workshop, I go into particular reasons why I believe that is so critical and important for your journey on the private side whenever you step out, into public spaces like, YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, all of that. It's important to build up that good karma, right? I think that's it. I think that's all I have for you guys. If anything, if I forgot any, major points, I'll put it in the I'll type it out in the video description box. But I'm about to upload this video, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I can't really. What would be a good comment? Okay, a good comment for the day for this video is positive penny. So comment down below, positive penny, okay? But leave the questions for the Facebook group, okay? Let's keep this stuff in the family. It's time for us to really, buckle down on these things and see them as key and important. All right, so positive penny in the comments, and I'll see you in the group. Bye. Hey fam, we are proud partners with Car Marshal. So if you or someone you know are looking for a new or used car, you can perform a nationwide search, and it's free, 100% free. The best part is they help you find a car and actually negotiate the price for a hassle-free car buying experience. You can find the link in the video description box below to our channel sponsor, Car Marshal. Thank you, beautiful people. We appreciate your support.